Hi guys, how are you today? This is Moving With. I'm in the capital city of Nairobi, Kenya. Early morning, around 5:30 there. So thank you for always coming, guys. And today I want to discuss something that has really touched me, about someone that the whole world is mourning, and this is Charlie Kirk. I never got to meet Charlie Kirk as a person, but I had an opportunity to watch some of his videos, and his messages has impacted me positively, and I felt it's good for me to share with us what I feel and some of the details I have of how his messages has impacted me. And so I just want to share with us some of my insights. Yeah, so and basically when you talk about Charlie Kirk, who was this person? And guys, this is Nairobi City early in the morning. This is Nairobi City early in the morning. So when you talk about Charlie Kirk, who was this person? Now, Charlie Kirk was a prominent American conservative political activist. He was also an author and a media personality, born on October 14, 1993 in Arlington Heights, Illinois, and he actually co-founded Turning Point USA in 2012, basically to promote conservative beliefs in high school and college campuses. Yeah, so that was Charlie Kirk, and this guy will be remembered because even now, when I'm taking this video, he's not yet buried, and his death has caused shockwaves in the whole world. And even if you never knew Charlie Kirk, there's a way you're following him and getting to ask yourself, what did this man stand for? And how has, you know, the biggest question many of us are asking ourselves is basically what happened. Charlie Kirk's death occurred in September 10th, 2025, while he was speaking at a Turning Point USA event on the Utah Valley University campus. Kirk was fatally shot in the neck, with the shooting happening around 20 minutes into his speech. So this was a very sad situation, and that's why today I just want to share with us some of the reasons why I think Charlie Kirk will be remembered for quite a while. And I just want to mention some of the things that I feel that Charlie Kirk will be remembered for. Very key points. Of course, there are many other things that you can highlight that Charlie Kirk will be remembered for, but these are some of the things that I feel he will be remembered for. Now, one of the key things that Charlie Kirk will be remembered for is because of the courage of his faith. Courage for his faith. Kirk expressed that he wanted to be remembered for his courage in standing up for his Christian faith, which was central part of his life and work. That is very much important. He wanted to be remembered because of his courage of faith. And as a Christian, he stood very firm in his belief in Jesus Christ. And that is something very important, that you need to be very firm in what you believe on. And that's a great example, especially for Christians. Sometimes Christians do not want to be firm as far as their faith is concerned, and so this is a call for Christians also to do the same. That Charlie Kirk will be remembered for his faith in Jesus Christ. Charlie Kirk will also be remembered for mobilizing young people. He will be remembered for mobilizing young people as the founder of Turning Point USA, Kirk played a significant role in mobilizing young people and encouraging them to get involved in politics and social issues. So he will be remembered for that, because sometimes you find young people are just there. They don't want to be involved in anything. But we need to have young people stepping in and participating in what is happening in their countries. I think we saw this in the demonstrations that are happening in Kenya under the group known as Gen Zs. They stepped out and they wanted their voice to be heard, and that is what also Charlie Kirk will be remembered for mobilizing young people, and that is something that he did very passionately. Charlie Kirk will also be remembered for advocacy for conservative ideas. Kirk was a vocal advocate for conservative ideas and values, and his work has a significant impact on the cultural, political landscape. Yeah, that is very much important. That's something that he stood for. And also Kirk stood for pro-life advocacy. Kirk was a strong advocate for the pro-life movement, and he used his platform to speak out against abortion and promote the dignity of human life. And that is something that we don't see people being firm on. But for Kirk, he really stood for that. He was very much committed on that area, and that is something that Kirk will be remembered for. He was against abortion. He was speaking very boldly in terms of the importance of human life, why humans matter. That was very important, and so that is something that will make him to be remembered a lot. And I think that's why even people who never knew him, this death of Charlie Kirk is a very sad state. But again, his message is now being echoed in America, all over the world, and even those who never knew him, they are trying to find out who is this particular person. So Charlie Kirk will also be remembered for ecumenical bridging or ecumenical bridge building. Despite being an evangelical Protestant, Kirk had a deep respect for Catholicism and often engaged in dialogue and collaboration with Catholics, earning him the description of a friend to Catholics. So I know we all of us have different denominations. We have Protestants and other groups that we have, but for him, he addressed everyone. He was very much committed in making sure that he speaks to everyone. You know, sometimes we have these boundaries that we keep that sometimes make us not to reach to everyone. They need to be taken away sometimes so that we can be able to speak to one another. By first hand, we are human beings, and so when we get to know that we're human beings, then we have a chance to speak to each other. So the aspect of being an evangelical did not prevent him appreciating others and even being able to address them. So Charlie Kirk will also be remembered for passionate Christian witness. Being a passionate Christian witness, that was very much important for him. Being a passionate Christian witness, and that one connects with the first point. So Kirk's faith was evident in his words and actions. That is very key and very much important. Kirk's faith was evident in his words and actions, and he often spoke about the importance of Christ and the Christian message in his work. Yes, Kirk's faith was evident in his words. So this is a guy that did not just speak about being a believer and living it there. He lived the life. He lived the life. And so that's why he will be remembered in many years to come. He stood for his faith. And that's something that we are also praying that Christians will also do the same, that they can stand for their faith. He stood for his faith in words and deeds. And it's a challenge for us as Christians that we also need to do the same. We need to stand in our faith in God, in deeds and works. So Kirk's faith was evident in his words and actions. He often spoke about the importance of Christ and the Christian message in his life and work. So friends, that is how I will remember Kirk. I never knew him personally, but this is someone that when I watch his videos, when I used to watch his debates, I got impacted. And guys, the truth is that even after his death, he will be remembered. And this is the question I have for you. What will you be remembered for when your time comes for you to exit the world? What will you be remembered for? Champion for what you believe, and especially if you believe the right thing. Champion for it. And this gentleman by the name Mr. Kirk, Charlie Kirk, did his best. And just like I've mentioned, there are many things that you'll be remembered for. Let me just remind us what you'll be remembered for, what I've shared. He's going to be remembered for his courage for his faith. He will be remembered for mobilizing young people. He will be remembered as an advocacy for conservative ideas. He will be remembered for being a pro-life advocacy. He will be remembered for being ecumenical bridge building. And he will be remembered for his passion as being passionate as a Christian witness. So guys, that is it. This is Moving Wheels. I'll keep us updated. Remember to subscribe to my channel, Moving Wheels. I do travel content locally and even internationally when I get a chance. But again, along the way, when we have a subject of interest, I'll also discuss it. And today I felt it's good for me to do a video about what I think about Charlie Kirk. So thank you guys, and this is Nairobi. It's actually now early in the morning. I started the video around 5:30, now it's around 6. So cheers guys, check out my videos, and the wheels are moving.